This program started, in fact, a couple of years ago. And the reason why is because we wanted to see what the district or what the students from the district, were they interested in the program? And guess what? Very, very interested. Students were very interested in the program because the food industry is coming into Weslaco, and not only into Weslaco, but into the Valley. How many restaurants do we have that are new here in Weslaco? What's the latest? Chuck E. Cheese, correct. Who's been? Have you all been to it? Well, take the opportunity because some of my students are working at Chuck E. Cheese now. So this is what the program does. It gives you a great opportunity. It gives you the skill so you can go out into the real world and get yourself a job. So do you have any hidden talents? Do you have any hidden talents or skills? I bet you do. Now let's go ahead and talk about some of the skills that you probably already have that now you need to enhance and how the program is going to help you. Who is good at writing? Who's good at writing? Writing stories, writing essays. If you're good at writing, then you can very easily be a food critic. You can write for a newspaper that will give you that opportunity to go out into the restaurants, taste the food, get a sense of the atmosphere of the restaurant, and then very easily write it. Who's good at math? Very good. That's wonderful. If you're good at math, some of the skills that you're going to be able to learn here, you can very easily open up your own business. It could be a pastry shop. It could be a restaurant. And like that, the math skills are going to be used. A lot of the times we think about, it's just math. No, you're going to be able to take it beyond that, beyond your classroom, and you're going to be able to use it out there in the real world as some of the skills. What about science? Who's good at science? If you're good at science, then you can very easily be a food scientist, test out food, figure out the nutritional value of that certain product, and then, of course, write your essays on it, publish them, or even be a health inspector. A health inspector will come in and inspect the facilities. And I'm more than sure that you have seen some of the reports, whether in Channel 4 or Channel 5. They will go ahead and do reports on some of the restaurants. If you have cooking skills or baking skills, culinary arts would be probably the area that you would want to go into. Art. Anybody good in art? Art, you can go ahead and be a cake decorator. And you could either paint on fondant, create moldings. If you're very good at clay making, guess what? You'll be able to do this. Questions? You all have a hidden talent. There's a hidden skill there that you can very easily use. And I always tell the story of Delia's tamales. Delia started selling tamales out of a little gasoline station in the far area. And guess what? Now Delia has 4 stores in the valley. Why? Because Delia could make tamales. So you need to start thinking what you are good at. Today you're going to be able to see several programs and start looking at those programs and look at those skills to see if you're going to be able to capture them in high school. Do we understand? Okay. One of my students is going to be telling you the course requirements. This is Cynthia Lara. She is my second-year student. She's also the vice president of her chapter, of her club here, which is Skills USA. This is Cynthia.
Morning, guys. Hi. Is anyone interested in this one? In culinary arts? It's really fun. It's my second year here, and I'm a senior at East. The course requirements are culinary arts and for culinary arts, our practicum in culinary arts is recommended for only students as juniors and seniors, which is 11th grade and 12th grade. You need to take either one or two classes. It's lifetime nutrition and wellness, hospitality services. And, well, I didn't take those classes because when they started, I didn't have to take it. But now, since it's been for years here, it's like in the third year, you have to take those classes. So if you guys want to join culinary arts, I really suggest you take those classes because this has helped me learn a lot. I didn't know how to cook before I got here. So now I can bake and cook and stuff. It's really fun. So if you guys want to join, please ask for those classes so you guys can take them, okay? So you guys can be in this class. Thank you.
Remember, you've got to plan ahead. You're going to be a freshman next year, so that means that you need to plan ahead and start thinking about your years in high school. So if you want to take the program as a freshman, you can take Principles of Human Services. As a sophomore, you can take Lifetime Nutrition and Wellness or Hospitality Services. We also have a great opportunity to also introduce our executive chef for the day. This young lady was selected because of her leadership skills of running the kitchen. The other one is that she has taken an initiative of learning new skills. So I need to introduce you to our executive chef for the day. This is Bianca Alanis.
Good morning. My name is Bianca Alanis. I'm a senior at West East High School. I joined this course last year, my junior year. It's a very good class. You guys should try to join. It's you learn a lot since then. Like leadership, I'm the historian of this class. You learn knife skills. You learn the things you're supposed to you learn every single step of how do you say this? Sorry guys, nervous. But it's a good class. You guys should really join it. It's fun. So thank you.
The other thing that I need for you all to look at is that right here in front of me I have some certificates. The students do get certificates. One of them, of course, is the food handlers. Every single time that you go to a restaurant, the employees that are working at that restaurant have a tag hanging from their jacket. All of the employees must have a food handler certificate. This is regulations by the health department. So what's on the board here are my students that received 100% on their test. I had 99% of the students pass, and that's a great accomplishment for the first year. The other certificate that they also can get is a ServSafe certificate, and this is only for managers. We will be testing that towards the end of the year. So hopefully we can have also the same amount or the same percentage of students passing the ServSafe certificate. It is more difficult than the food handlers because it goes into detail. Questions, guys? No? I hope that you had a great opportunity here by learning some of the things that we actually do.
It's really given me a lot of experience, mostly. It's different than sitting in a classroom and learning out of a book. It's hands-on experience, and it's fun because you get to make food. I have classes that I'm probably going to not have to take in college because of this class. it's going to be out of the way. Go straight into what it is that I'm going to do.
Our course is a college credit course. We do receive ATC credit for sanitation and safety, and also a dual enrollment credit for food preparation 1. And we do have a contract with TSTC. So they will have that advancement already once they get to the college.
One of the things, of course, we're 21st century learners, we're empowering our students, and you take a look at something like the culinary arts and you want to think, you know what, it's just culinary arts, it's just cooking. No, it is a science, it is an art, and this is what our students are learning. And we're providing quality, state-of-the-art programs for all of our students. This is an excellent opportunity for them to be able to integrate a lot of the technology. You've got state-of-the-art technology, you've got state-of-the-art innovation and creativity coming in, and that's in culinary arts. That's behind the scenes. What we see in the forefront where somebody gets their food served to them, and that's just one component. In the back, that's where everything is really happening. And that's why it's so important that we have programs like this so that our students can have that kind of exposure to the technology, to the innovation, to the latest and greatest. And we're very fortunate that we have a very supportive board and that they allow us to provide these opportunities for our kids.
We have the best facility in the Valley here, and even we beat out one of the post-secondary institutions. So we have a full-size commercial kitchen with state-of-the-art equipment, and then we also have a full-size dining room. So we're truly, truly blessed, and again, I can't thank our administration and our school board enough.
Here in West School, we've always had the philosophy that we're going to get the best thing, the best items available. We have the best kitchen equipment, we have state-of-the-art everything. And by doing so, you just teach them that only, number one, we got to be the top, always got to be the top, got to be the best, have to be the best.
Oh, I think it's wonderful. This is the first year that we actually bring the students to the Culinary Arts Building, and we've had students that have asked questions about this, and it's just wonderful for them to be here and look at exactly what this is about.
I actually think it's kind of cool that we actually have this kind of stuff here.
And a lot of the kids I've noticed in school, they've talked about baking, they've talked about cooking, but they don't really know too much about it. They do the basic stuff, and now coming here, I think it could be a job that they may have by the time they graduate from high school.
All these programs that are being offered to our students nowadays, they didn't have them back then, when we were in school. And having these type of programs gives children, our students, to learn a skill, gives them a self-esteem, a sense of accomplishment, saying that, hey, if he can do it, I can do it myself.
It's cool because you get to learn new stuff, like cooking, baking. I can't do anything like that, and I can actually learn how to do that.
It was a great presentation, trying to attract people to this program of culinary arts. It's a great thing what we've got here, because it gives kids a different avenue, something else that they can do, a new skill, something that they can learn. So this is, again, more education being provided by Weslaco, and it's a great thing.